1400 meters, fired away. Quest for the Best lifted his legs out the gates, and High Green not too well away. He's going to go to plan B and C. Forest Jump got a flyer at the rail, and Forest Jump straight away heads off to spearhead the field. Quest for the Best, who's got a game plan. He's moved right into second position, and there's no turning back there. Quest for the Best is in a perfect position, no excuses. Stand By Me's hard held Montana Sky. CAMORA's in the fresh air, blue cap on the right-hand side. Final Destiny, High Velocity. High Green's further back in the running. Big Sky Country in the orange at the panels is racing 7 lengths off them in Valencia. CAMORA's racing awkwardly around them now, and CAMORA's now moved around to get onto the fence. Quest for the Best is coming wide out. Forest Jump is down the middle, and Stand By Me to the inside. Final Destiny. Montana Sky. 400 to go. CAMORA gets to the inside rail. Quest for the Best wants to lug to the inside, trying to close in. Forest Jump, Stand By Me. High Green extreme outside, but it's CAMORA clear by 2 at the 200 meter marker. Rachel Venica and CAMORA. High Velocity's running on towards the inside. Forest Jump's having a late lunge, but it's CAMORA in front, and CAMORA will oblige. Forest Jump second, then came High Velocity and Final Destiny. Well, number 10, CAMORA, looked an absolute picture in the preliminaries, and the way down to the start had that draw to contend with. Raced a little bit awkwardly around the turn, but when they straightened up, just bounced away for victory. Number 2 for Sada Naidu, Tony Rivlin in the camp. Forest Jump second. Third spot, High Velocity. Final Destiny ran fourth. And then came Valencia. Quest for the Best was well placed, and then came Out. Raced awkwardly down the straight, but CAMORA, confident ride after being deep into the turn, moved on to the rail, and then down the centre inside of the course, kept up to the task at hand. And you'll hear more from Tony Riverland and Rachel Venica. They'll be able to give you the lowdown of exactly what transpired and what they think about CAMORA and the future. From myself, Sheldon Peters, back to the studio.
This one's for you, Sada Naidu. Well done to you and your gelding. Well, I can't wait to talk to Tony. Never mind about the ride, but the way that him and his team presented this horse to race today. Yes, it's a quiet, Wednesday afternoon, but I can tell you, we got excited when we looked at CAMORA. Amisa is the gentleman who's part of that team who helps get CAMORA looking like CAMORA did. Well done to you, Amisa, on behalf of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. As I've said it all day, not 1, but 2,000 Rand. That's for you to enjoy. Well done. Your horse looked phenomenal. Thank you. I don't know if we're going to talk to Tony first or we're going to talk to Rachel. Well, it's the last race. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's the last race. We've got a little bit of time. Good day for you. Well done. 2 winners on the card. But I thought this horse, and yes, it's a quiet Wednesday, and we can get excited. I thought he looked phenomenal. Well done.
This horse, yes. Warren, you know, he ran a great race last time. He was drawn wide. He's got a lot of natural gate speed. If you ask him to get into a position, he's really quick. It was an Appy's race. Rachel actually won the race on Fiery Duke. And I said to Wiseman Jock, who's ended up in America, I said, if you can get into second place and something leads you, you'll definitely win. That's how well he was. I thought he was unlucky not to win anyway, because yes, he ran off the course a little bit up the straight, and Wiseman took a while to change his stick, and he just didn't get to Rachel. But then I had him in a mile just after that, and I didn't think he was right, so I took him out. Also badly drawn. Today he drew 10. But of course, you know, when you got Rachel on, you can take a chance because she gets it right most of the times. And I must say, I must compliment her, because I said to her in the ring, if I knew, if this horse was drawn well today, he would never get beat. But I was really worried about the draw, because if you bounce him and take him to the front, he can overdo it. And yes, then you obviously always worry that the fractions are too hard. So I said, I'm going to leave it to you. And obviously Rachel thought there'd be a bit of pace. She tried to give him a chance, but from draw 10, when they don't go quick, what happens? They concertina, yes, you end up running 5 wide. And I actually, as she went, I said, I think you should go, just go. You know, but they were cantering. And she went, circled the field, and then from there it was pretty straightforward. But I must compliment her because it was a very mature ride. And I mean, Rachel's still young, and I mean, we know she's extremely talented, you know. And so, but of course, well done to Sada Naidu. I've said, yeah, old friend for many years, and you know, although he didn't come today, I know he's watching, and I'm delighted for him. And he's most probably got a few more wins in him. You know, I think we found his right distance, 7 or a mile, anywhere around there, and it was nice that he arrived. Yeah, and from Despicable's point of view,
yes, I wanted to ask
Warren,
you, please.
you know, he ran last week. He really feels the heat, and we took him back. He really felt the heat last week, and we dripped him, and everything seemed outwardly right. He was sound, he was eating well. I even took a blood from him. His parameters were absolutely normal. I don't normally run them 7 days apart because that's what you don't know.
Yes,
you don't know how well they've recovered till you run them, because in 7 days you're not going to do much work with them.
Sure.
Very little work you're going to do. It's just the horse's demeanour, soundness, you know. And the telltale signs were all good. He went to the start very well, but he just ran out of steam. You know, even though today's more pleasant than it was last Wednesday and Monday, it's still hot. I had to wash him 3 or 4 times. So I'm sure he'll be back, and wasn't the finest decision I made, because I don't do that for a good reason. But I thought, well, we'll see. He seemed, we never stop learning.
Let's not concentrate on the one negative. You've had 3 runners today, 2 fabulous winners. Enjoy the moment.
Well, we're happy, and well done to Lee Scribante, my old friend. I'm always pleased when I can have a winner for him.
Lovely. Well
Thank
done,
you.
Tony. All the best, and travel home safely. Rachel, full of praise from Tony, and quite rightly so, because you can take the praise, you certainly can, and you can take the criticism too when you get it, but I'm sure that's not often. But a lovely ride. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was not the easiest. We got trapped a bit deep, and then I was playing with tucking in, but there was no opportunity of that, and I thought, you know, I'm going to have to kick and go forward. We're going crawl, and he kicked again at the top of the straight. I could sit for a little bit and then get on our bicycle. It was fantastic.
He has a sway back. What's it like from a jockey's perspective to ride a horse with a sway back?
Yes, it is very different. I know it from one filly I won on for Mr. Van Zyl called Freedom's Fire, also sway back. If you noticed, I dropped my irons 2 holes just so I can get a little bit deeper into them. But it actually doesn't make too much of a difference, except their head carriage is a little bit higher, but that's it.
Okay. Well done to you. Congratulations, and plenty winners. Long may the hits keep coming, and we just love watching you ride, and well done.
Thank you very much. I'm blessed. I'm loving it. I've got to thank everyone for all the support, the Academy, everything they're doing for me. Mr. Rivlin, again, I've got to say thank you. It's our double today. I'm very chuffed. And to Mr. Naidu, the owner of this horse, thank you very much.
Well done, Rachel.
Thank you.
All the best for the rest of the afternoon, and enjoy your evening. CAMORA, master of my fate, out of a Spectrum mare. Well done to you, Lee. You heard Tony wishing you well. Piemonte Stud, congratulations. You've bred another winner. Winners all over the place for Piemonte Stud. Well done, Rachel. Well done to you, Sada. We miss you at the races today. Sad that you're not with us. But as Tony says, wherever you are, you'll be watching. He knows you're watching, and no doubt you'll have enjoyed this. Let's look at the replay, and we'll come back and do the recap of today's proceedings.